today and a full weekend, man. It seems like just yesterday I saw you, and it was just yesterday. But so glad that you could join me today for this very special celebration. 1 year doing the color of motion. Man, 1 year. Uh, I don't know. I didn't think I'd make it, but hey, it's been a great year, and we are going to have a great, fun time today. Today, I want to thank everybody for joining me. Like I said, to help me celebrate this 1 year of doing this show. I hope you are having a great Sunday so far and a great weekend. My name is Don Terrell, and of course, this is the color of motion, where I like to say stories come in all shades. And I highlight people of color and diverse backgrounds in the industry of motion graphics, animation, visual effects, cartoons, and comics. This space that I love. And we are going to have some fun. We're going to start out, man, Mr. No Parking. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like I said, it's viewers such as yourself, guests such as yourself. Uh, it says, hold on. I hope we are, let me see, showing on LinkedIn. Better, it says we are going live. And yes, it, I see myself on my page. So let me know, Miss Elizabeth. It, uh, it is showing up on my profile page. So it does look like we are going live. So hopefully you have gotten a picture now. Let me know because it does say, yeah, Mr. Neal, appreciate you tuning in for sure. Like I said, this is uh, my 1 year anniversary. And like I said, it's been a heck of a year doing this show. I've had some phenomenal guests on Fix Now. Appreciate that. Uh, Miss Elizabeth. I've had some phenomenal guests on the show, and you, the viewers, have made it such a fun experience being on the show, doing the show, and just tuning in and making the show um, a hit. I appreciate that. Like I said, when I started the show 1 year ago, you're never really quite sure how it's gonna go. Wasn't sure I was gonna be able to get guests on the show, but it's been going phenomenally well. I know who this is, Mr. Raul. I appreciate you so much tuning in, and he was a phenomenal guest on the show, and looking forward to having him back on the show for sure too. Like I said, it's just been a great year, and I've had such fun doing the show. Learned a lot, doing it, and picked up a lot of great skills. Met a lot of great friends, and it's I couldn't have asked for a better first year experience, and so looking forward to the next year. Like I said, it's going well. We are already booked up until March of next 2022. So, like I said, it's been going just so phenomenally well. I appreciate all of you, the viewers that are tuning in, the ones that will catch it on the replay. You know the drill. Always say, hey, let me know where you're tuning in. Mr. Neil tuning in from Las Vegas there. I know he is enjoying that for sure. I always appreciate you, Neil, for you. You know, you're one of those ones that has been a loyal viewer, not only in this show but all the previous shows I've done. And so, like I said, I appreciate viewers like you for sure. Like I said, we're going to have some fun today. It's kind of kind of off the cuff, not quite as scripted as the other ones. Got a very special guest lined up for this episode. Gonna have some fun, give you some great giveaways. Like I said, kind of look back on the last year, some of the laughs that I've had with a lot of the friends I've had on. Gotta give you a little heads up about what's coming up in the future for the Color of Motion. Got a lot of exciting things planned, of course, for this show. Uh, like I said, make sure that you do get plugged into the Facebook group community. That was a new thing that we launched a few months ago. It's growing fast. Got a lot of engagement. We share industry news, so I'm super excited about where that's going and how it's going so far. Um, like I said, the new site is going to be up, and like I said, got some exciting things that I'm going to unveil during this show. So super excited to let all of you know. Like I said, what's been going on and how things are going. Like I said, I'm gonna have a little fun with this episode here. Show you a few, new things. Been looking at. Like I said, I haven't played with. I've got multi-camera set up, but I haven't really played too much with them in the show, and so decided to kind of flex a little on this episode and kind of just show you a little bit. I know I get a lot of questions about how I do the show, the setup and everything. So I enjoy kind of letting everybody kind of see. You can see my messy desk here. This is the kind of setup that I do for the show and how I get it running and working and all the equipment that I've had. Like I said, if and we're gonna look back on, like I said, some of the fun that I've had, and if you've seen anything from the beginning of the year, I've definitely come a long way with the show, and like I said, the things that I've learned along the way. So I appreciate everybody being patient with me on this journey. I appreciate everybody that's come along with me for the ride on this journey. Like I said, it's I'm just truly humbled at how the show has gone, and like I said, where it's going in the future for sure. Uh, you know, like I said, I'm not going to kind of give away a lot of the things that I'm going to, a lot of the future things for the show that's going to be kind of coming up a little bit later in the show. But I wanted to kind of take a little look back on just, uh, you know, some of the shows that I've done. I in no way could have pulled all of the episodes because that'd be a whole show in and of itself. I appreciate that. Let me see. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not. Let me jump over to my Facebook page so I can see. Mr. Wahid. Uh, Appreciate you tuning in. You're definitely gonna have to check out the replay for sure. But I want to take a few minutes just to kind of look back on just where and how the color of motion has come along. So please bear with me. So good. People like the content. That definitely helps the rankings for sure. Uh, Miss pa- Palasomi.
Oh,
Hells
that's my
yeah.
uncle. What's up, uncle?
I gotta say that. Hells yeah, Alicia. We love you and your art and your love and life.
Family. See, family, Latinos families. We
Oh
support
man.
each other.
I love it. I love it, Miss Rachel. And I was so excited because that's what at the time, that's what they had used to do Jurassic Park. So I said, man, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Man, when he brought out all these stacks of manuals, he got off the mind and just plopped like he must. Like I said, I got a bunch of them on my shelf right now. He must have brought out 7 or 8 thick ass. I'm gonna say it, thick ass books of manual.
Do it, Don.
I'm gonna cuss on my own show. It's 7 thick ass books of manuals. Everybody, I'm like gonna be throwing up all these links in the show notes. Like I said, I this has been. I'm not sure if Kevin's gonna make an appearance.
And here's my husband. Say hi. This is my husband, Kevin. He's a vocalist.
All right, appreciate you showing up there, Kevin.
Oh, sorry, yeah, headphones.
Oh.
But anyway, he says hi.
I appreciate him popping in there for sure. And
sometimes I just believe in a muse. You know what I mean? Where ideas, like if someone has like a muse is like your muse is walking around and they got a brick. And on the brick there's an idea, like you hit your finger, like oh snap. Because sometimes it's crazy. Because sometimes full ideas.
And so when I that's what I like to draw, and it was just those. And the teacher thought I was being demonic. So they were suggesting my mom to see I need to see a psychiatrist or a counselor. It was funny. Yeah, so she said it was kind of like a trip. Me growing up from the elementary school and all that. You know.
I see. We appreciate you tuning in from YouTube there, Mr. No Disguise, or we can get the W's in Apex. That's
I play with him. Yep. That's my boy Darius. I play with him.
Oh, man. See, I specifically don't have video games or games on my computer because I know I would get lost in just having them on my computer and stuff like that. So I just don't.
You got to get Apex. Go ahead and get it. You be all right. You're gonna have a new computer set up. You got to test it out a little bit.
Hey, I love Peanuts and I love Charles Schultz.
Yeah.
That was the reason I got started. But hey, Franklin looked like Charlie Brown. Just saying. That's the thing. It's like, okay, I get it. But it's like now, people have become more aware of, man, they don't really look like us now. But I had this conversation with
character art that I don't really enjoy, and that's the retopology stage.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that, right?
Yeah.
When you take
yeah. You can't have, they don't want no like 10 billion. Man, we can't move this. You got a retofo for all those people out there that may not know what retofo is. It's really shaving down the polygonal count of a model to where it's movable in a game.
Yeah. If you have 10 million polygons, say you got a character's 10 million polygons, you have to reduce that 10 million down to something animatable. Basically, you got to get it down to like 30K. From 10 million to 30K. A character has to be 30K. That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, we're not doing film here. This is for a game. This is for a game, man.
I was like very proud of it, and I was in Bangladesh at that time, and they were screening it in a packed theater. I'm like, oh my god, my name is gonna pop up, and I'm like flying high in the sky, and I chatted with my father. I'm like, my name is gonna be there, And my father is like, who's gonna read that name? I'm like, that's a valid.
Like that. I think they. I'm not sure how genuine a lot of these studios were after George Floyd passed, but they thought to do that. If you're people of color, we're your resume, your portfolio. I mean, these young kids were happy, man, and I'm like, man, that's a slap in the face. It took his brother dying, but now you want to give us a look.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like that, man. But at the same time, you have to take what you can get at the moment.
As you can see, like I said, those were just a few of the funny times and moments that I've had. Like I said, I've been able to have with a lot of my guests and friends, and it's just, as you can see, I love to laugh and I love to have fun, and all of my guests have been like that and just had such a great time doing it for sure. Um, like I said, this was something that I was looking forward to. Wasn't sure, like I said, that I would get this far, but it's definitely just been such a blessing, and I can't. I'm gonna say it so many times during this show. Thank you, thank you to the viewers and my friends and guests that have been on this show. It's just been a blast. So I definitely want you to engage and be a part of it for sure. I think this is what that said that. No, this is Mr. Wayne Carnegie. Appreciate you, Wayne, for popping in and saying hello for sure. Another awesome guest that I've had on the show. Like I said, it's just been a fun ride for sure. And I want to get into, like I said, my very special guest and friend. Like I said, he may not know it, and I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to say this, when he's on air, but he really set the tone for my show, and how it went forward, moving on, and how it was going to go. And like I said, I definitely can't thank him enough for doing it. And I'm gonna, like I said, we're gonna dive right into this. My next guest, very special guest for this episode, was born in Miami, Florida, to a military family. He grew up drawing his whole life, from an early childhood of playing sports. He's always had a love and appreciation for animation, which inspired him to pursue that degree. He went from being a homeless Hurricane Katrina victim to graduating top of his class with a 4.0 GPA. And this is, like I said, now he is in sunny California. He plans to create compelling characters that drive the story, which is why he created the cartoon Team Supreme. It's about a group of pint-sized kids who all have a disability, but they also have amazing superpowers as well. He wanted to create something so outside of the box, which he did, and close to home because he was tired, like me and so many other kids and people like me, tired of seeing the same type of cartoon. He has been featured in several magazines and on major media sites like A Plus, Ozzy, and Attention, which this specific feature went viral with 6.5 million views. now he has done character designs for Nickelodeon, Netflix, Drake, Bareback Scratcher, Dime Life, Black Skulls, and more. And currently is working at Illumination Studios out in California. Please, like I said, everybody help me welcome my very special guest and friend, uh, Mr. Joshua Leonard. Joshua,
What's going on?
so good to have you back. So
What's up,
good
man?
to have you back on the show.
Hey, you can hear me now. You can hear me now, man.
If you guys saw the clips, Joshua was my very, very first guest on the show. And hey, like I said, you can definitely see the progression of the show. I totally screwed up the audio. So I said I definitely owe him another show for sure because I screwed up the audio. And like I said, so hopefully I've gotten much better. A little bit better since then, for sure.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Thank you so much, man. And I said it a little bit ago, but I'm gonna say it to you now, man. I owe you so much because, like I said, you were the first guest that I had on the show. You're the first one that said, "Yeah, man, I want to do your show," and excited about doing it. And you kind of set just the tone of the show and how it was going to go moving forward.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And I'm glad you say that because I'm still waiting on my check. A
Well,
deal's a deal, brother.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. No, yeah.
No, but we do have, like I said, we do have a swag bag that is coming to all our guests. So, for sure, man. Like I said, you know, I was, it was a new show. I was just not sure I was going to get anybody, on the show. And I know how, some guests can be about, well, you're just starting the show. And it's like, wait till you get a few people out and come back to me or something like that. But, you were, and I was just so blown away by your work, what you were doing, your style. And we're going to, take a look at that. Just in everything that you were doing, especially with Team Supreme, and just the work was just phenomenal. And like I said, I was just blown away. And as you can see, it was just such. Oh wow! Let me zoom. This is gonna be interesting here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do because I got you cut off here.
Let's
Oh
do that.
well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Back it up like that.
All right. Yeah. Like I said, I was just so blown away by your work when I saw it on LinkedIn. I said, okay, I got to reach out to this brother and get him on the show because it was just the work was just crazy good. And like I said, what you were doing with Team Supreme and your idea that you had in mind for it was just because I have a nephew that has autism, and it was just such an inspiring thing for me. And like I said, I owe you a lot for so your checks in the mail, man.
Man, you don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me anything, brother.
But like I said, it's just you do such phenomenal work that, like I said, I was just blown away. And I think, like I said, at that time when I first connected with you, you were in Atlanta doing, freelance work with Netflix and
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, you're still
I'm
in
still here.
Atlanta. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
you're
meant to correct that. No, I'm not in LA yet. I still do freelance. I'm still
okay,
in Atlanta.
okay.
Yeah, I'm still here.
But you're not working. You were working part time at Home Depot.
Full time.
Full time. So are you still there doing that?
Still.
Okay.
I do both of them. Yeah, man.
Wow, this is a hard working brother here, man.
Multiple multiple streams of income, man.
Hey, I am not mad at that because that's exactly what I'm working on, man. You gotta have multiple streams of income. Yeah.
Attached to this, having Chinzia as a mentor to that's the relationship that we have now and that we've always had. She's she's a big reason why I was getting these gigs. She's the one that introduced me to Everett Downing.
Yeah, wow.
She emailed all three of us in she was like, "Hey, Joshua is this. He's awesome. He worked with this. Boom, boom, boom. You're gonna love him." And then that's how me and Everett started.
Yeah.
So in the long run, I got paid way more than I ever could have. You know, so. And I talked to Chinzia a couple of days ago, man. I'm so proud of them, but I think that it's the mentality. It's the mentality, man. And I get it. Like I said, I got a daughter. I need to pay bills. I know how it is, man. You need the funds to do stuff, but I'm still everything I do is meticulous. Like I plan everything out. James, same, it's all playing. I'm like, this brother, he's trying to do what I'm trying to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
We're both trying to progress as Black men in this industry. We need to have more diversity and inclusion. So what he's doing, I saw that and I'm like, man, I need to befriend this brother. I need to learn as much as I can from him.
Yeah.
Because I'm not with all that crab in the bucket stuff. If I see you trying to
hey man, where are you going?
Yeah, man, we trying to progress, man. I'm like this, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
you got to. And like I said, it's such a small industry.
It is.
And building relationships is just gold. I mean, that's really where it's all about is building those relationships so that, it may not be an immediate thing, but you stay in contact, you stay true to the reasons why you're friends with them and really wanted to learn and connect. Opportunities will start to present themselves. And like I said, you may not get paid dollars in the beginning, but what you gained out of it, and because she's going to do more stuff down the line. Everett's going to do more stuff. Yeah. James is going to do more stuff. Yeah. So all of those relationships, they're worth their weight in gold.
I'm telling you, man, and it's you're 100% correct, man. And funny you say that because James went to Hello Sunshine.
Yeah, Hello Sunshine. That's when I interviewed him. He was working with Hello Sunshine.
Right. So he was high up over there. And I remember I was on lunch at Home Depot. He hit me up. He's like, "Hey, are you available for some character?" I mean, just that relationship right there. The fact that he thought about me, instead of going to get, it was a blessing, man. And it's crucial. You're right. The industry is small, and that's why I try to do my best work. Because when I get done, I want them to. He did this for us. It's good. And that's what it's about, man. Just kind
of like I said, they're gonna think of you first on their next gig, and like I said, and that was kind of the main reason I was really so happy about getting James on because I think he was really the first person behind the scenes. He wasn't an artist per se. He was more in the production and really, the putting it together. Yeah. And so, like you said, building those type of relationships with people that are really moving up in that space, it all fits together as a piece.
For sure. And you see now he's at Warner Brothers. So and he's up.
He's moving up. Yeah, he's moving up even further. So, like you said, you're just happy for them and excited for them.
Yeah, for sure.
So for you over the past year, what's been in kind of, your biggest growth you feel artistically wise?
Man, that's a good question. I think for me, You talking about like drawing or like in the
Well,
industry?
I mean, as a whole, because like I said, it's not just your drawing, it's
Yeah.
your the connections that you made, the things that you learned, like you said at Sony, it's just the technology that you
Yeah.
saw that was just, mind blowing. I mean, for you as an artist, what what would you feel has been, like I said, your biggest, growth during this whole year? Because you've
Uh,
done a lot. You
yeah, I
really
have,
moved a
man.
lot.
I think just learning the behind the scenes aspect of because each studio is different. Um, we do have the art reviews and things like that. One thing I do, like Illumination, we have reviews like every other day. Like it's very and I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love the pressure. Um and I'm just learning so much behind the scenes, and I'm grateful to be working with like these top tier 30-year industry um these guys, man. I forgot my guy's name. I think it's Guillermo.
Yeah.
Guillermo,
Yeah.
he worked on Shrek, and I
Yeah.
mean
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah. Guillermo.
and
Yeah.
um just a ton of stuff. He was there with when DreamWorks was started with Katzenberg and
Yeah.
Spielberg. So
Spielberg, man. Oh man.
I mean, I'm literally on calls with him like every other day, man, and he told me straight up, he's like, we love your artwork, we love your energy as a human being, we love what you believe, and we love what you bring. Like Illumination is dope, man. They treat me really well,
That's awesome. That's
and I'm
awesome.
learning a lot. I'm learning so much behind the scenes stuff. Um,
Does that still kind of? I mean, do you still get that kind of feeling like, wow, I'm like you said, I'm talking with Guillermo, I'm talking with all these people that are just, you know, for a long time watch their stuff. Does that
yeah.
still kind of take you aback sometimes? Or have
Yeah,
you
it
gotten
does.
to the point now where you're comfortable in your skin, your skills, and what you can do?
Yeah, so one thing about me, I'm a very confident human being, but at the same time, man, very humbled and grateful for these opportunities and to meet and work with these geniuses in the industry, man. I'm always gonna be like taken back by that. But I also know like I work hard enough I should be where I'm at. I work hard.
Yeah.
This was the goal. So I'm not surprised, because this is what you dream for this stuff.
Yeah.
You go and get it for this stuff.
Yeah.
But to be able to work and to learn from these big time greats, man, is amazing. And then as it pertains to like Team Supreme, working with Jason Weaver and Hillman Grad and Lena Waithe, and I mean on calls with all of them, like it's a dream.
Oh,
It is a
well,
dream job, man. I mean, and I'm humble, man. I really am. I just talked to Jason a couple days ago, man. So it's awesome.
yeah, wow.
It's
And
awesome. It's
I'm,
amazing.
I'm curious, how do you balance a full time job and still do, the work that you do? It's hard enough part time doing it and trying to
Yeah.
do this, but how do you balance getting on calls and having to keep yourself available, but still, like you said, you got to pay the bills, you got to do
Yeah.
this, that type of thing.
Yeah, it's tough. So I wake up in the morning, I go to the gym first thing. So I kind of plan my day. I'm a big time planner. So I have to work out, eat, then I go to work for 9 hours. So I work from 1 to 10, get off, eat again, shower, and then I know I gotta go 4 hours for Illumination.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. I usually do my calls with them on lunch at 6 p.m., which is
Wow.
3 p.m. in LA.
Yeah.
And those are like 20-minute calls. And those are literally just art reviews. They give me some notes. And when I get off, I fix that. I fix the notes. And, but I'm tired, but I've been doing this. I
Yeah.
went to school full time. I work full time. And
Yeah.
I was still doing artwork for NFL players. And so
It's
just,
nothing for you.
it's how
So-
bad do you? I want this stuff really bad, man.
Yeah.
I'm really the awards and stuff that does not matter to me. It's awesome, but
Yeah.
I know my purpose is bigger than all of that, man. what I'm doing with Team Supreme and the way I stress diversity and inclusion,
Yeah.
that's my purpose here, man. And I happen to do it with art.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, will there be? I mean, obviously, there's going to come a point where you're going to, like I said, step away from that full time gig to move totally into your thing. Do you feel like? I mean, that is. I mean, I have a feeling it's coming soon, but. Do you? I mean, when do you feel like you'll decide? Okay, this is I can step away from this and
as soon as I get an offer, I'm out. Like I don't. Home Depot's cool, and I'm grateful for the 17 years that I was able to, save 401k money. I was able to put a nice little bag to the side, but that's not what I want to do, man. I've driven all the forklifts already. I know how to. I did. That's physical labor. I did that. I worked at UPS too, man. So I was loading trucks like Tetris before all of this, and I did a bunch of physical jobs. So once I told Illumination, I'm like, man, I'll be a janitor at an animation studio, man. Y'all just get me
to learn what you gotta learn.
Just get me out of there. Look, I'll be accidentally dropping artwork all over the place, flipping it under people's doors, and come on, man. Just get me out of that situation, man. I'll do the rest.
Oh man. For everybody just joining, like I said, we are having it's a celebration. It's a party, and we are celebrating our 1 year doing this show. And like I said, I'm just
where you believe in your own hype.
Yeah. Well, do you feel like that's and kind of Josh, who you talk to a lot of, like it's a younger one. Do you feel like that's kind of the mentality that they don't want to? They want to be kind of the big fish. They don't want to feel like there's somebody in the room that's better than them or knows more than them. Do you feel like that's what holds a lot of people back?
It's possible.
And not,
a lot of people
not admitting to that somebody is better at something than me, or looking at work that wow, they're better at it than me. So that's I don't want to hang around them because they're better at it than me, and it's going to show me up. Do you feel like that's how people? A lot of people
I know some people that are like that. I've sort of dismissed that those elements out of my life. So, but yeah, there are people that are like that. There are also people that I know that are super. I know people that are more talented than me who are not successful, and then they compare. They're like, well, I mean, without saying so much, they'll compare their work to mine and pretty much say, well, my work's as good as yours, if not better. Well, how come I'm not? I'm like, hey man, I can't answer that question. All I know is what have you done to get to where I'm at. It's not. Talent's only part of the equation.
Yep.
You can hire the most talented artists out there, but if they can't deliver the art, then it's not gonna matter how good their art is. So and that's like I said, that's only part of the equation. So I just quit letting people like that get to me. Because they're super judgmental, and I'm like, you can be that way if you want to. If you want to get here, I'll put the hand up and show you what you need to do to get to this point. But you can lead you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it, right? So that's what's got to happen. They need to make it happen on their own, and there's no amount of influence or input that I can give them that's going to make a difference until they choose to move forward on their own.
Yeah.
So.
No. And Joshua, you just made that point as far as working on a team, and I've heard this. Trust me, I've heard this from so many animators, creators. Man, if a company feels like you're an asshole and can't get along with a team, you're not going to go far in this industry. And to the point of, like you said, most people, seasoned veterans that have been doing it a while, if they see that you're really interested and hungry and learning and humble about learning, they have no problem with sharing the knowledge that they've learned and picked up over the years, and being part of a team. Is that, like I said, something obviously you really work hard at, and I don't even think you really have to work hard because that's just who you are outside of the drawing. Being a humble person and your personality really taking you a long way, Joshua.
Yeah, I think that I think a lot of it does have to deal with personality, and I mean, and your brand. I don't have people like that around me. Like if there any type of negativity and stuff, I don't know if it's around me because I don't see it. But I would hope not. I would hope that I don't have any of that type of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
negativity. But yeah, you got to be able to get along with and work with these men, women, all types of people. It's crucial to the industry, and
Yep.
you won't look your way if and all it takes is one bad
One
experience
bad
in the
review.
studio. Yeah, one bad review for them to stop promoting you and getting you more gigs at another studio.
Yeah.
So it's
I agree.
I try to go into each of my gigs with a first of all very humbled attitude, very humble. You got thousands of hundreds of thousands of other artists that are probably better than you, but you're the one that got chosen. So it's um, I'm always really grateful,
Same
but
here.
you know
Yep.
it's just like I said, it's a mindset thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, like I
Hey,
said,
Don, I'm gonna have to call this short, man.
yeah, yeah, and I was just getting ready to let both of you go because, like I said, this has been awesome, awesome 1 year anniversary show, and I can't thank both of you enough for jumping on.
Yeah, man.
Sean, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Appreciate you
Right
taking
on, man.
a minute to jump on, brother. I'm looking forward to having you back on the show,
Of
Sean,
course, of course.
for sure. And we'll be reaching out to you. So I'm gonna let you go real quick there,
Sounds good,
Sean.
my friend.
Joshua, everybody, again, thank Sean for jumping in for sure. We appreciate you there, Sean. I will be hitting you up and touching base with you in the next couple of weeks or so. All
Sounds
right.
good, man.
All right, man. Have a great one for sure.
Dude, take care. Joshua, you too, man.
Have a good one, Sean.
Joshua, man, like I said, I can't thank you enough for making this, like I said, a very special 1 year anniversary show for me, man. Like I said at the beginning, I'm grateful for you kicking off the Color of Motion the way you did, and you definitely set the tone for the show. And like I said, I can't thank you enough, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. What you're doing is amazing, and we appreciate you. So keep going, and I'm whatever you need. I'm here, man. Just make sure you spell my name right on those checks.
Yeah, everybody heard that he dropped the checks to like 3 or 4 times, so I'm obligated to I'm obligated to send that along with the swag as well, man.
Yeah, man.
Joshua, like I said, I'm always super stoked watching what you're doing and following your success and everything. And one, like I said, I can't wait to see what comes from you and Illumination, and all the
Yeah,
other things that you're doing. Super can't wait for us to eventually at some point work together and do some stuff together for sure. So
absolutely.
I want to thank you for making this a special, special day for me, man.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. And I'm actually about to get to work on the illumination stuff, so
Okay, well,
I'm gonna eat and get to it,
I'm
man.
not gonna keep you. I'm not gonna keep you. So everybody, let's give a big thank you again. I will be putting Joshua's connection information in the show notes when it goes up. So make sure that you connect with Joshua. Check out more of his work. and just see the great things that he's doing. Brother, I appreciate you, man. Have a
Thank
great
you.
one, and I will talk to you soon, Joshua.
Thank you all. Thanks for listening. Y'all have a good one.
All right, all right. Like I said, it's been a super amazing 1 year anniversary. Again, like I said, we got a lot of great things planned. The website will be up probably the beginning of the year when the swag items come out. Again, I'm going to throw this up here. Make sure you please sign up for the email notifications so that way I can keep you abreast of when the shop goes online and all these items become available, because I definitely want you to sport some color emotion swag and get your swag on for sure. Like I said, I'm super excited to be unveiling these. My goal again is to really have these out and available before Christmas, because like I said, I know they'd make a great Christmas gift. But for sure, by the beginning of 2022 January. So again, that's why I want you to jump on and sign up for the email notifications so that I can keep you abreast of what's going on. Also, for anybody, we wanted to do some giveaways for sure. Make sure that I'm gonna. Well, how am I gonna do this? Whoever, I wanna get some comments on the YouTube channel show when this goes up on the YouTube channel, which it'll be up by tomorrow end of the day. So if you comment on this anniversary show, I want to get my swag on. You will be put into a drawing to get a swag bag yourself when they come out. Comment, sign in to the email notification to let me know. But once I see your comment, you will automatically be entered into the giveaway. And we will be giving away a nice hoodie, shirt, and mug. So I definitely want you to get that. And I think I'm going to run that until the 1st of December. So you got till over the holiday, Thanksgiving holiday, until the 1st of December to comment on the YouTube, not the LinkedIn, not the Facebook, but the YouTube episode of this anniversary. I want to get my swag, color emotion swag on, and you will be entered. So that when these come out, you will get you a prize as well. So, man, like I said, I could go on and on and on and on and on. And like I said, would, kind of love to as well. But like I said, this has been a great party for sure, and a great anniversary show. I gotta break it up here with this. It's been a great 1 year anniversary show. Again, I can't thank my very special guest and friend, excuse me, Mr. Joshua Leonard, for coming on and making it like a very special day as well. Also, my guest and friend, Mr. Sean Bellinger, for dropping by the studio and saying hello as well too. For all of you that have tuned in, all my viewers that have tuned in. Mr. Raul, man, I appreciate you, my brother, for just sticking it out, man. I can't say it enough, man. My island brother, I appreciate you. Such an awesome guest as well. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Like I said, I thought it was a great show for sure. Would have been cool, man. Maybe next time when I do another special, you can jump on as well. Would it be cool? Would have been cool to have you jump on. I could have had I could have had three more other guests. On Ecamm allows me to have four guests at a time, but like I said, so thankful that Sean dropped by, said hello. So happy that you, the viewers, have tuned in, and you, the viewers that always tune in. Like I said, you've made this first year um, an amazing one for sure. And like I said, you know, we just got done talking about. There are moments where, you're having a tough day or a hard time, but it's moments like this, it's guests like that, it's viewers like you that really inspire and encourage me to keep doing what I'm doing, and I've enjoyed. Like I said, it's been a hell of a ride so far this first year, and I am just super super excited about the upcoming year and everything that I have planned. I have a lot of stuff, you know, cooking up for the show, sponsors for the show to help continue to make it grow. Great guests lined up well into March, and just the community is growing. The YouTube channel is growing. So I thank you, thank you, thank you uh, for making that happen. I couldn't have done it without any of you, for sure. So thank you for being a part of the Color of Motion family. Um, Again, make sure that like I said, this was a full weekend with Matthew yesterday, Joshua and Sean today, and the anniversary show today. This was a full weekend. Next week we got another great guest. I told you yesterday, lined up, Mr. Adedayo Arabic, comic book creator with Brown Roots Studio. That's going to be another great show that I'm looking forward to. And man, I'm just looking forward to pressing on into 2022 with this. Like I said, when this started, it was like a runaway horse I wasn't expecting. And all of last year, I was just doing my best to hang on for sure. But I feel like I said, I've gotten, obviously, if you've seen the earlier first episode with Joshua, for sure, I've gotten a little bit better and learned a little bit more than where I was at. So, like I said, you guys and my guests help to continue me to push forward. So again, make sure that you go get signed up for the swag items. Again, colorofmotion.net/swag. Sign up for the notifications so that you can be notified of when these great items become available. Again, I'm going to throw this up again real quick so that you can see, because I like them. I think they're pretty cool. So sign up so that you can be notified. Again, if you want to get entered into this contest where I'm going to be doing a giveaway, make sure that you comment on the YouTube episode, not my LinkedIn or the Facebook episode. It has to be the YouTube episode, and this contest is going to run until the 1st of December. So you have until the 1st of December to comment on the episode. I want to get my Color Emotion swag on or something like that. I want to get my swag on. But just comment swag, something like that. I want to get my swag on. That's shortened to this point. I want to get my swag on. And you will be entered into the contest to get you one of these beautiful shirts, a hoodie, mug, and all of that. Of course, like I said, all my guests will be getting a swag bag. So I got a lot of swag bags to be mailing out by the end of the year for sure. Plus some, like Joshua said, some checks. So he was just kidding. But I definitely got to get them a swag bag for sure. So with that, man, like I said, this has just been a fun day. You made it a fun, and very special anniversary. So I hope everybody has a great week, has had a great weekend, and I will look to see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a great one, everyone. Cheers.